Welcome to the 2017-2018 NBA Award Predictions. My name is Josh, or Envyerz. Today we're going to be covering the 6 main awards given out at the end of the season. The goal is to get at least one of these correct, but if I don't, it's no big deal. I'm pretty sure you'll make it a big deal after the awards are handed out, and I appreciate those people that come back and tell me how wrong I am, because you make this video stay relevant. Let's cover the Coach of the Year award first and foremost. My prediction is Brad Stevens will win Coach of the Year this year. Last year, the Houston Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni won the award with 55 wins, getting the Houston Rockets to the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. Last season, the Boston Celtics had 53 wins, and this season, with the additions of Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward, I could easily see the Boston Celtics being the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference once again, and also upping the ante from 53 to possibly 55 plus wins next season. Also, a key factor to Brad Stevens winning the award this season is the NBA does not like giving coaches back-to-back awards. I mean, look at Greg Popovich, look at Steve Kerr, and now last year going on this year, look at Mike D'Antoni. He's probably not going to win back-to-back Coach of the Year awards. For some reason, that's not how the NBA likes to work with coaches. A runner-up candidate for this award is Steve Kerr. Now, I know it's kind of weird considering he coaches the Golden State Warriors and they're the best team in the league currently and will probably have the best record as well, but they probably won't be giving it to Kerr unless he reaches that 70 win mark this season, considering they do have Curry and Kevin Durant on the same team together. So their standards are pretty high. They're expected to be great. I feel like Steve Kerr and Brad Stevens are the safest picks for this award. Next up, we have the Most Improved Player award. My prediction is Rodney Hood wins the Most Improved Player award, simply for the fact that the Utah Jazz lost a lot this offseason, and a lot of people actually have this Jazz team making the playoffs in the very difficult Western Conference. If this were to happen, if the Jazz actually make playoff this year, a lot needs to go right, and one of the right things that needs to happen is Rodney Hood averaging at least 18 points per game this upcoming season. Hopefully injuries don't get the better of him like they did last season. He was in and out of the rotation quite frequently, with now Gordon Hayward off the team, George Hill off the team. Really, Rodney Hood is potentially looked at as the primary scoring option, obviously with Gobert there, but he needs to step up. He's going to be in his 4th year with the Utah Jazz. It's his time to shine. If Rodney Hood doesn't manage to get the Most Improved Player award, another player I can see winning the award is D'Angelo Russell of the Brooklyn Nets. I was a huge D'Angelo Russell fan when he was with Ohio State, but then he got drafted to the Lakers and my interest kind of fell off. But then when he got traded from the Lakers to the Brooklyn Nets, what are the Lakers doing? What he does off the court shouldn't affect his game on the court, and on the court, he's a solid scorer. And now with the Brooklyn Nets, I hope he proves Magic Johnson wrong and shows that the Lakers made an awful trade. He could easily average 18 to 20 plus points this season, and the Brooklyn Nets are going to be a very fun team if healthy to watch this season. They might surprise you and actually make playoffs. That's a huge reach, but the way they're looking in preseason, it's clicking, they're winning, they're scoring, and D'Angelo Russell is going to be a huge part of the Brooklyn Nets' success. Moving on to the 6th Man of the Year award. The 6th Man of the Year award, I really don't know who's going to be coming off the bench for a lot of teams, but the favorite is Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon won it last year. He is not a 6th man. He is a starter on most teams. I mean, he was averaging 20 plus points when he was with the Clippers, got traded to the Pelicans, had a career suicide of injuries, didn't really do anything with the Pelicans. Once he got traded, or once he signed rather, with the Rockets, he found a nice role off the bench backing up James Harden, playing both those guard positions, and became 6th Man of the Year. And this season, I really see no competition. The NBA awards winning teams. The Houston Rockets this year are going to be a winning team, and Eric Gordon is probably going to be averaging anywhere from 16 to 18 plus points this season. It's finally nice to see a fresh face in contention to win 6th Man of the Year, besides guys like Lou Williams and Jamal Crawford. That's so boring to me. So with this next pick I have for 6th Man of the Year is a boring pick, and that is Lou Williams. And by boring, I mean it's just these are the only guys doing it. There's no competition in this field, you know? Guys like Lou Williams and Jamal Crawford, everyone knows they're going to be coming off the bench for the majority of the games. They're instant buckets, and absolutely no defense whatsoever. If the Clippers are able to make it into that top 5 seed in the tough Western Conference, you could easily award Lou Williams, especially if he's averaging 18 points per game. That's really all I gotta say about Lou Williams, but hopefully we see a fresh face in contention this year for 6th Man of the Year. If not, I wouldn't be mad if Eric Gordon won it back-to-back. Moving on, let's talk about the Rookie of the Year. And my prediction for Rookie of the Year is Lonzo Ball. He's going to be getting some triple-doubles this season. He's going to be getting a lot of assists, a lot of rebounds, a lot of, maybe not the most scoring rookie, but he's going to be stat padding it up. He's going to be looking solid with the help of Kyle Kuzma and the rest of the Lakers squad. The Lakers might actually surprise some people and not be one of the worst teams in the Western Conference, but at the same time, you can't have your expectations too high, like LeVar Ball said. They're going to make playoffs. That's kind of highly unlikely, but stranger things have happened, and we'll have to wait and see what Lonzo Ball is able to do with this Lakers squad. As of right now, Kyle Kuzma is looking like the Rookie of the Year, but I don't think they will last that long. A runner-up prediction will be Ben Simmons. He wasn't drafted this year, but he's technically a rookie. Sat out his first year. Point forward, point guard. If healthy, that's the big if. If Ben Simmons stays healthy the entire season, he will hands down take Rookie of the Year. What he's doing with the Sixers and the numbers he's putting up, it looks nice. He's going to be taking a lot of the shine away from Markelle Fultz this season. I don't mind that. Ben Simmons looks like the more complete player in this first year. We'll see what happens. Let's talk about the Defensive Player of the Year now. My prediction for the Defensive Player of the Year award goes to Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz. Normally this award goes to bigs, but ever since the emergence of Kawhi Leonard, you could just continue to give that man the Defensive Player of the Year award year after year, but that just wouldn't be fair. After a 3-year drought of not having a big man be the Defensive Player of the Year, I feel like Gobert, now essentially being his team, he's going to be the man in the middle, blocking shots, getting rebounds, doing all the dirty work for the Utah Jazz to try to make playoffs. NBA awards winning is the key of this video. So if the Utah Jazz are able to make playoffs, definitely Rudy Gobert is the favorite to win the award. If he doesn't win it, another player could be Kawhi Leonard, like mentioned. Year after year, you could continue to give this man the award, and I don't think anybody would be upset. But because we're kind of used to it already, just like how Steve Kerr and the Golden State Warriors win, we're kind of used to Kawhi Leonard always being that defensive-minded player, and it would feel like a cop-out just to give him that award, right? That's why last year, the NBA awarded Draymond Green the Defensive Player of the Year award. They wanted to, spice things up a little bit, give some other players some shine. But if nobody steps up, definitely the award goes to Kawhi Leonard. Last but not least, the MVP award. It's kind of a difficult one. I'm pretty sure you're going to get a bunch of mixed reactions in the comment section below, but my prediction is LeBron James. LeBron James isn't getting any younger. It's probably going to be one of the last times he's able to win the MVP award. Last season, he had his best year statistically, but Russell Westbrook had a better year statistically, averaging a triple-double, made playoffs. This year, I don't feel like Westbrook's going to get it, unless he somehow manages to get another triple-double, but that's highly unlikely considering he has more help from guys like Paul George and Carmelo Anthony. Same thing goes for James Harden. He has help with guys like Chris Paul. He's not going to be handling the ball as much now with Paul being on the team, so that kind of erases him out of the equation as well. Curry and Durant, both of these guys could reach MVP, but they got to share the ball with each other and also get Klay his touches. LeBron James looking like the clear-cut winner considering he carries his team each and every single year for the past 7 years to the NBA Finals. A dark horse fan favorite that people will love to have win this award is Giannis. I still personally think it's a year or two away for him actually reaching the award, but this year he'll definitely have his name in there for contention. A runner-up for MVP is Kawhi Leonard once again. Great defensive player, great offensive player. Just like LeBron James, he is going to carry his team to a top 3 team in the Western Conference. I don't think people give Kawhi Leonard his credit, to be totally honest, considering if you look at the Cavs roster last year and this year, if you look at the Spurs roster last year and this year, Kawhi Leonard really carries the weight of the whole team. LaMarcus Aldridge is there, but he's definitely not the presence as a guy like Kevin Love, which is unfortunately very sad. On paper, talent-wise, the Spurs are not better than the Cavs last year or this year. But the Spurs, year in and year out, still managed to get it done and still be a threat with an aging, depleted roster and one of the greatest coaches in the league. On paper, they shouldn't be better than the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Houston Rockets, but in reality, they just might. And if that reality is coming true, definitely Kawhi Leonard is an MVP candidate and a possible MVP. So, do you agree or disagree with my award predictions? If you did, leave a like on this video. If you didn't, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to talk about it with you guys and hear your opinions as well. Before you go, check out some of these other videos on screen right now. If you like this video, you'll probably like those videos as well. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.